region, but there's one number we're most proud of. One heart, one soul, one commitment. Metro Detroit, since 1849. To learn more, visit comerica.com/committed. Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender. Figures based on 2020 data.
Cheesy stuff, crazy bread is back. Pick up 3 large sticks of healthy, cheesy goodness stuffed inside our world famous crazy bread for just $3.49. It's crazy good and only $3.49. Walk in and walk out with cheesy stuff crazy bread every day between 4 and 8 at Little Caesars. Pizza. Participating locations must have.
From the biggest of big games to the littlest of the little. Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams around the
How you
Midwest.
doing?
Learn more
Good.
at
Having a good day?
Meijer.com/community.
Yep.
Okay. It's a little rough this morning.
About what?
I said you were having a rough day this morning. But you're doing better now.
Right.
You're having a good
1-1 game, top of the 4th inning. It's soggy. Crowd's
Look at-
crew
he's
doing a
waving.
great job, everybody. Boy, you can see the infield dirt it's getting moist.
It really is, but it is an excellent ground. They work hard,
day. Brian
get the job
Burr was
done
waving in your
quickly.
video.
But
Yeah.
it is. The elements are tough. Nobody likes to play these type of elements, but it is Major League Baseball. That's the way it is. That is pro baseball. Let's face it. In the minor league, sometimes, when you're running in the outfield, you're splashing.
Take those cones, drive to the yard, and we'll figure something out. Cool?
This is
Get
a
some
wonderful
gas.
ballpark as far as drainage is concerned.
Mike.
It's amazing.
Clean it up.
How deep would the water
Yeah.
get at Tiger
We'll
Stadium?
see.
Well, I remember
We'll
how I
see.
was talking about
If the weather's too shitty.
high sometimes. You'd have to run over there and
I mean, you would run through.
Who's this? Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can, man.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. How's it going with you?
Oh, I was just trying to figure ways I can do stuff without getting out of the truck and getting wet.
I know. I just had to do these 4th Street ones, and I was forced to get out of the truck, and I'm fucking soaked now.
Yeah, I'm soaked too. I just got done with Woodmere.
Oh, yeah. I was talking to Dylan. He said he was going to go do some of these scattered ones at the bottom that are just kind of random. I see that the title needs to be done, and then it is just a bunch of random shit.
Yeah.
What are you going to do next, or what do you think I should do?
Whatever you want to do. If you want to do some of the scattered, so you don't have to be out of the truck so much.
Yeah.
I'm heading to the yard. I'm going to get some gas and then get rid of some of these cones and barrels I have back in the back of my truck, and then I'm not sure. I might call it early. There's not a whole lot
Yeah.
to do.
Not a whole lot besides these audits, and I fucking see the weather. It's only going to get worse from here on out. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah. So I mean, it's up to you. Just
All right, maybe I'll just get with Dylan and do some of these scattered so I can get soaked and still working,
Yeah. Exactly.
Sweet, man. Well, good luck out there. So you coming in Friday?
Probably.
Do they look at it like if I didn't come in, like, what the fuck, man? Or are they going to be cool?
No, that'd be fine.
Okay, I'm right in the middle. I want the overtime, and I do want to work and show them that I want to work, but I also got to take my kids to daycare that day, and it's a fuck shit show of a morning every time I have to do that, so we'll see.
It doesn't matter. You can work, if you want to just work a couple hours, you want to take the day off, I don't think it's going to matter either way.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds good, man. Well, good luck with the rest of your day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, sounds good.
See you, Mike.
See ya.
Bye.
No, this is the 2-1. Swinging a slicing foul out of play. Deep down the right field line. Just one of the nicest guys.
And he's a real pro. That's right. Go to him and get some autographed bats. I remember him saying, anything you want for Jack's Place. Just a kind heart.
Wild man.
ball. Brings up Bobby Dahlbeck. Struck out on a fastball up his first time up. 58 pitches, 34 strikes. Again, when Eduardo Rodriguez is rolling, that percentage of strikes to balls is going to just get better and better. This is a premium strike thrower. Last couple of years especially. Fastball moves off the plate inside. Bobby Dahlbeck, 2 for 15 start to the season with a home run. Middle of the infield and double play depth. Eduardo knows how to get the ground ball with men on base. Castro scoped the double play combination today. Fastball strike. Fastball's now dropped to 91-92. He came out of the gate with, I think, a lot of adrenaline. We were seeing, I think we saw up to 95.
With life, yes.
First Dahlbeck strikeout.
I was humping out of his hands.
And we settled in at 91-92. The 1-1. Ground ball, base hit. Into left field, Meadows charges field. Stopping at second is J.D. Martinez. Ground ball, single in the right spot. He got the ground ball, but just in the wrong spot for him. Right spot for Dahlbeck.
That's a quick bat for Dahlbeck.
Tucker Barnhart out to the mound to have a conversation with Eduardo Rodriguez before Christian Arroyo steps to the plate. Again, Arroyo getting some playing time because he's the better offensive threat in right field with Jackie Bradley's struggles. He actually had a pretty good year in a reserve role last year. Average, some extra base power, 160 at-bats. It's lefties, righties about the same. Fairly upright stance, knees slightly flexed. Open stance, tucks the left shoulder in, cocks the bat high over the right. He shows bunt, bunts it back to the mound. Rodriguez will field and flip to first. So the Red Sox playing a little bit of small ball. He's going to get greeted by his teammates as he goes down into those dugout steps. Not a bad idea, Jim, especially on a wet day.
I thought that was going to be the move, and it was, and that was what you have to do. Because again, it's getting tougher out there. And what type of hitter's coming up next? He's a good hitter. Because he had left-handers predicted well, not so, but he's always been a good hitter. All about Verdugo. And he had to put all that into the equation.
Red Sox don't bunt, but then who does? I mean, outside of teams like the Royals and Angels,
Yeah, it's
they don't bunt a lot. Under Tony La Russa, the White Sox actually bunted a fair amount last year.
which is amazing.
Red Sox had 10 bunts all of last year. Alex Verdugo takes a pitch low. Big situation right here for Eduardo Rodriguez. Second and third. Tigers draw the infield in. Left side is in tight. Right side scopes about 4 sets behind the infield grass. Swinging a pop-up down the left field line. That's going to carry aways with the wind. Meadows makes the catch. J.D. Martinez will score as the throw goes to third. Sacrifice fly. That's a good at-bat for Verdugo, the lefty. And the Red Sox take a 2-1 lead in the fourth.
Well, got a pitch that he could elevate up in the zone, and that's what he did. He was looking to do. That's a good hitter to be, Dan. He wasn't trying to do too much.
Yep.
Knew what he had to do to get the run in. Got a high fastball and elevated it.
Certain guys just have a knack, don't they? They're
Sure
knowing
do.
how to get that runner in from third base.
Again, that goes to the equation that we talked about. You know, who's your hitter is coming up in that situation, and rely on him.
So the Red Sox manufacture a run. Walk, ground ball, single, sacrifice fly. Christian Vazquez takes a fastball up and in. Pitch count at 65 for Eduardo Rodriguez. That would be an average total at the end of 4 innings. It's 2 outs, man on second, 2-1 Red Sox in the lead. It's been a light drizzle, at times a light rain. I would say we're right in between right now. Swirling, windy day. Swinging a foul out of play. Pretty good chance if you stay with it, if you stay on it, you will get the foul ball. If you get a older guy right now diving over his seats trying to beat a young kid to the ball, he did.
I wonder if that's his own son. He better give him that ball. Maybe he's giving it for his... The crowd
Crowd's gonna make
absolutely
sure he
booing,
gets
but
it.
he's like, no. Watch, I'm going to get it for my kid. he better.
The kid looks like he's 30.
Swinging a soft tap foul, and he did. He has about a maybe 4 or 5 year old with him. Soft ground ball to third, and sorry, we were watching the Youngster. I thought that ball was going to go foul, and Jeimer Candelario fizzled along the line, throwing error. Pulled Spencer Torkelson, had to race off the bag and backhand it. Jeimer is so accurate with his throws, I've got to believe that
Ball was wet.
conditions
Absolutely.
has something to do with it.
You know, what you have to do is you don't normally throw the four-seamer. You've got to probably grip the ball in your whole hand, which makes it tougher to throw. But when it's wet like this, that's the better way to throw the ball.
Soft ground ball, and that's one thing Eduardo Rodriguez excels at, getting soft contact. You see a pitcher with low hard hit rates every year. For the last 3 seasons, he's had a very low hard hit rate against. Line drive to left field, going back Meadows, and that one's over his head. And that's going to score a couple of runs. Dahlbeck is in. Vasquez being waved around third, and he will score. That was a scorcher of a line drive off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Big 2-out hit after the error. And the Boston Red Sox tack on 2 big runs and have a 4-1 lead.
Unexpected hit by Jackie Bradley Jr. He's been struggling like we talked about. But you're right, Dan. That ball had a lot of carry to it and got over Meadows' head before he could even make the move. That's a good part of the bat and the ball, and that'll work. And he got himself, that's in no man's land as we look at the replay. Meadows got up too close to the wall, and once the ball bounced back, that gave him an extra run.
Chris Fetter out to have a word with Eduardo Rodriguez. He made the pitch to get out of the inning, and then Jeimer Candelario with the throwing error extended the inning. Otherwise, it'd be a 2-1 game, inning over. But now it's a 4-1 game. And back to the top of the order, and a hot hitter, Kike Hernandez.
But Jackie Bradley Jr., whenever they get out of him offensively, they'd be thrilled to death.
Absolutely,
They're thrilled
Jimmy.
to death right now.
Dahlbeck and Vasquez score. 4-1 lead for the Red Sox. Today's game brought to you in part by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, the official healthcare provider of the Detroit Tigers radio network. Hernandez upright stance, extends the hands away from the right shoulder with the bat upright. First pitch cutter has him jumping back out of the way. So another high pitch count for Eduardo Rodriguez in the 4th inning. Base runners in every inning. Walk started this 3-run uprising. Line drive to left field. This one's hit hard. This one's trouble, and that one's over the head of Austin Meadows. Jackie Bradley will score, and down to second goes Kike Hernandez. My goodness, how things changed for a guy who started the year 0 for 19. That's 3 doubles and a home run in his last 5 at-bats.
You talk about a frozen rope. He is centering that barrel of the bat on the ball. There's no question about it. That ball was down and in, and he absolutely racky-tacked it. I mean, they're working Meadows over out there in left field, aren't they? Trying to make the play. They get the ball got by over his head. It was just hit too hard.
First double off the bat of Bradley went about 5 feet up the wall. That one hit at the base of the wall, but nearly identical line drives that hit the left field fence on the fly. Ronnie Garcia getting loose in the Tigers bullpen. How things have changed dramatically here in the 4th. A 5-1 lead with a 4-run 4th inning for the Boston Red Sox. Rafael Devers steps to the plate. First pitch, fastball fouled out of play, strike 1. Colorado Rockies are in after the Yankees come in next week, Sunday, April the 24th. Remember, Sundays, Family Value Day. 4 tickets, hot dogs, sodas, bag of chips starting at just $69. Go to tigers.com/value. Devers swings and slices one deep down the left field line. This is trouble. That one's into the corner for extra bases. My goodness. Kike Hernandez drops home. 3 straight doubles after the errors. 6-1 Boston.
Well, they have that left field target, don't they, Dan? I mean, they're hitting ropes out there. That was a slicing drive that'd be tough for anybody to get. Well, if you're Rodriguez, you got to be talking to yourself.
That will be the end of the day. Not how he envisioned this game going. Very strong, really through 3 with 5 strikeouts. And the error that extended this inning for the Red Sox has turned into a disaster. 5-run inning. A.J. Hinch going to his bullpen. Ronnie Garcia coming on. And while the Tigers make the change, now down 6-1. We'll pause for these words on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
For over 50 years, General RV has helped families make memories. Now it's your turn. Let our experts find you the perfect motorhome, fifth wheel, or travel trailer. You will save thousands with our low prices and exclusive offers. From sales and financing to parts and service, our friendly staff can help with all your RV needs. Give your family the gift of travel and start making RV memories. Your adventure begins at GeneralRV.com or visit General RV in Wixom, Clarkston, Brownstown, and Mount Clemens. Whether it's on the field or in the workplace, teamwork is always the key to success. So if you're interested in changing careers to be part of a winning team, make your move to United Wholesale Mortgage. UWM has open positions that give you the opportunity to show off your skills, strengthen your talents, and build a career that truly makes an impact on people's lives, helping them fulfill the dream of homeownership. Check out UWMcareers.com today.
Hi, this is Bill.
And Tim.
Ordering your next vehicle is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1, set an appointment with one of our inventory specialists.
Step 2, choose your vehicle and everything you want on it.
Step 3, order your vehicle and take delivery within 4 to 6 weeks. It's really that easy. During the Jeep Celebration Month, get the John Jansen deal on a new 2022 Jeep Compass starting at only $279 a month. Get started today.
Visit us online at SouthfieldChrysler.com. And remember, all roads and all towns lead to Southfield Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at 11.5 and Telegraph.
Garcia takes over on the mound for the Tigers. 2-out error by Jamer Candelario has opened the door, and the Red Sox have gone right through that door. They've added on 4 runs and taken a 6-1 lead here in the 4th inning.
And the pitcher change brought your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers in by Bill Brown Ford in Livonia. I think Ford first. Well, 1 and 3rd inning so far for Garcia, all zeros. The young right-hander gets the ball, trying to settle down the Bo Sox. You just keep coming at you, don't they, Dan?
I really do. It's just not many weak spots. And again, if they get Jackie Bradley's bat going,
well, that'd be something.
1 year removed from a pretty good year with Boston, by the way, then all of a sudden there's great depth to the lineup. Trevor Story takes a strike from Ronnie Garcia. Back issue had knocked him out of a couple of games. In this game, he struck out twice against Eduardo Rodriguez. The strike 1. Slider low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 6-1 Boston. Scope gave the Tigers the early lead. They've actually done some run scoring early in the last few days, but they just can't add on runs.
No, that's right.
Just not traffic on the base paths right now.
Got to have that wheel moving. Keep the wheel going.
Yep. Story taking his time. He stepped out. Now he steps back in. Consecutive doubles back to back to back. Bradley, Hernandez, Devers. Fly ball left center field over and in Baду. That one's going to drop. Man, oh man. Rounding first and holding is Story. The ball got away from Akil Baddoo. And to score comes Devers. A little bloop single for Story. 9 men now as the Red Sox have batted around. 9 men to the plate. And a big 6-run inning.
See a little bit of everything. Line shots, bloopers like that. It's their inning, no question about it. Somehow you got to stop it right now.
7-1 lead. JD Martinez started this with a walk a long time ago. First pitch fastball 93, down and away. That's about where we see him sit with the fastball. 93, 92, 93. Glove on the left, hit ball behind the right. Garcia leans in to get the sign. The strike one. Swinging a foul out of play. Well, back first base side.